Alright, Jake Phelps here, and I wasn't going to make a video of any of this stuff, because I was just planning to come out and, you know, throw a line in the water, my short one, real quick, and just try out the new outboard and everything, and just kind of see how everything was working. But something strange happened that, you know, I'd never really experienced, not like I just did. Alright, so I ran the line twice. On each one I caught one crab, and I'm just, you know, working everything out. And, you know, I got this, you know, I set everything up with my new outboard. It's a Johnson 25, 1988. I guess it's a Seahorse. It's really nice. It doesn't have no hours on it. It was really taken care of. You know, it was checked out by a really good mechanic, and it should do really good for me to get through this season, you know, hopefully. And, you know, I hooked the steering up and everything's good. Everything runs good. Everything's in good shape. But, okay, so I ran the line twice, just real quick, and I dipped a crab off each one. Each time I got one crab, and again, it's old bait, you know, and all that. So when I pulled the line in, at the end of the second time running it, I'm pulling the line in, and as you'll see there, you know, I have 6 crabs. As I'm pulling the line in, I'm dipping crabs off the freaking line. You can see I got everything set up. You know, I saw the first one, ran up and grabbed my dip net, and you know, went ahead and dipped him in the boat, and I'm like, alright, you know, it happens sometimes, and sometimes you'll get them. I saw another one, I couldn't get to him, so, you know, I went ahead and left the dip net up there, and then a third one, and then a fourth one, and then, you know, I missed one. I dipped 4 off of that one short line with 3-day-old bait, pulling it in by hand after I just run it 2 times, literally back to back. I mean, it says a lot about the way they're feeding. I mean, the veracity at which they were, you know, on that bait really told me a lot. I mean, the quality's good. You know, they look like good crabs. The very first one I caught, it was right over 5.5 inches. I might have checked it out. It might even be a peeler or something. I mean, that was, you know, that's weird. And I mean, just laying it out and letting that scent get out there is really important. Running your lines and letting that smell, kind of letting the bait go up and down as you are, you know, as you are running your lines and letting it get through the water and letting the current carry the bait, the smell of the bait around is really important. I mean, that tells me something. So I'm all set up, ready to roll. This thing seems like it's working really good. It, you know, it gets me up. I might have to mess with the tilt. I don't think I'm going to mess with it. I thought about it, but I think I'm just going to leave good enough alone. I'll go ahead and open her up real quick and see if I can get up. And, you know, tilt to me seems like it's a lot higher than what it was with the last, you know, than last time. It seems like the tilt is, it seems like the boat's higher out of the water. You know, I've had issues before where I couldn't get up and I knew I was supposed to, and mess with the tilt, and, you know, it did the job for me. But I don't know, we'll see. I don't think I'm going to open it up while I'm holding this freaking phone and trying to steer, actually. Just because it's, you know, new engine and everything. I mean, I got her hooked up good, but still, it's probably, you know, I'm not used to it yet. It's got a real small wheel on it, which I wasn't sure about. I mean, you know, it got the boat up. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get bait on these lines and go ahead and hit them tomorrow. Oh yeah, and I took the 15, you know, back to my buddy, and you know, I just backed up to put it back on the boat, and he was just like, that's not good. And I was like, you know, it's just too slow, and, you know, it burns a whole lot of gas, and I just, you know, I just don't think it's going to work for me. He was like, oh, all right, I got 25 back there you can throw on her. That's how, you know, That's how I have an outboard right now.